Welcome to This Is MMA. The fights are booked and the card is set for the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. And one fight on this card is taking most of the shine. Justin the Highlight Reel Gaethje versus Max Blessed Holloway. For only the third time in UFC history, the baddest mother effer belt is on the line at the monster event UFC 300. In my opinion, the belt doesn't really matter. I consider every fighter that steps in the octagon a bad man. But it is a little fun to have a belt for the fighters that you know will stand and bang it out, knowing it's either knock him out or get knocked out. It's a belt for particular fighters.
There ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who done it right but me and him.
It was imagined by the UFC, partly due to Nate being real on the mic, so it was only fitting he be the first choice. Along with another guy who considers himself a bad man backyard brawler, Jorge Masvidal. Nate Diaz and Jorge fought it out, gangster versus gangster. Masvidal looking the better of the two over 3 rounds. Nate's scar tissue couldn't hold up and the doctor stopped the fight due to an axe wound slice above Nate's eye. Once Jorge retired, the belt became vacant. Then it was Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier's turn to prove who was the BMF. And this time round, Justin took the win with a beautifully placed head kick in round 2. And here we are now. This will be the first time the belt is defended by a fighter. The first 2 times it was fought for, it was vacant. And stepping up to the challenge, one of the baddest men who takes the walk to the octagon and claims to be the best boxer in the UFC, the one and only Max Blessed Holloway. And let's have a look at Justin and Max and see how they got to this moment. Justin, the highlight reel NCAA Division I All-American wrestler, began his amateur MMA career while in college. He turned professional in 2011 and joined the World Series of Fighting in 2013 to capture a title. He defended it 5 times before vacating to join the UFC. He claimed to be one of the most exciting fighters, and his next few bouts would definitely prove the man wasn't lying. He had a slightly bumpy start, beating Michael Johnson in his debut, then losing to Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier in his next 2 outings. But his fortune would change when he teamed up with coach Trevor Whitman. His strikes became cleaner and crisper. He would still brawl and get into them firefights, but it was more controlled. He finished his next 4 opponents by TKO, stunning victories against James Vick, Edson Barboza, Donald Cerrone, and the boogeyman Tony Ferguson for the interim belt. He finally got his much-deserved crack at the champ, but unfortunately for him, the champ happened to be a man named Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this man had never even lost a round. It seemed an impossible task to get past this man, and like everyone previously, Justin couldn't do it, and no one ever did. To get back on track, Justin went on to fight a fan favourite, Iron Mike Chandler. It was an absolute war, Justin winning the decision. And just when it looked like he was heading back to the belt, he met Charles Oliveira, who put a stop to that run. But the UFC knew they had something special with Justin, a do-or-die fighter, so he was called up for a shot at the black gold BMF belt. He captured it, and now his next fight is to defend that belt against another bad man, Max Blessed, and this will be his 29th fight at the UFC. That is crazy. Max is a straight up legend, defended the belt at featherweight multiple times, beat legends like Aldo, Oliveira, Edgar, Cub Swanson. He was on a 13-fight win streak until the bad man inside him got the better of him and he stepped up to fight Dustin Poirier at a bigger weight class. In his weight class, Max was considered the best, but then a man named Volk hit the scene and stole Max's thunder. They had 3 crazy wars, Volk edging it out every time, but that is up for debate on at least one of the bouts, but that's my opinion. Max's last fight was against the Zombie. He was retiring and Max certainly helped him on his way. So that leaves us right here. Justin is the harder hitting guy. He hits like a goddamn truck, and many are concerned that Max is biting off more than he can chew. But that's Max, and that's why they called him up for this fight. He is a straight up savage. He will happily go out on his shield as well, and that's what makes this fight most interesting to me. Can Max march forward with his relentless pressure against someone like Justin, who will without a doubt try and take Max's head clean off? Or chop his legs out with his devastating kicks? And can Justin keep up with Max's slick boxing and movement to find that power shot? Max can be elusive, but he is there to be hit, and you don't want to be hit clean by the highlight. I feel these 2 fighters are a dying breed. Not many fight like these two. All in, full bore, let's go. And you know this will live up to the hype. That's where we're at, and that's all I got. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one, because I'm out.